Hey YouTube, it's Patrice, and in this video today I am making a cheesy beef taco pasta in one pot. So let's get started. This is so easy and satisfying. We're going to be taking some ground beef, some beef seasoning, some onion, some medium cheddar cheese, tomato paste, taco seasoning, and the cut alba macaroni. Really simple and easy. And first things first, we're going to turn a pot on the stove to cook in the onions and start with some olive oil. So let's just add those onions right into the pot, nice and sizzling and hot. This is a quick supper to make when you don't have a lot of time and you want something very satisfying and tasting. It's also very budget friendly as well. So we're just going to saute these onions nicely. And now it's time to add in some of the crushed garlic seasoning. I'm using a roasted crushed garlic seasoning. I used 2 teaspoons. You could adjust it or omit it according to your taste. And stir that around quite nicely. And now it's time to add in the ground beef. I'm using medium ground beef. Basically, it's just from your local grocery store. You could use extra lean or lean, but I prefer the one that's got some of the fat in it because it adds some extra flavor. And we're just going to take a fork, well, I took a fork and combined it nicely until it's all well cooked and all the pink is gone. So approximately 5 to 10 minutes of cooking it on a moderate heat on the stove should do the trick. Our beef is browning very nicely on the stove. You could use chicken or turkey if you wish. You don't have to use the beef, or you could use beans. It's completely up to you. I'm just following a recipe that called for the use of beef. And let's add in the package of the taco seasoning right into the pot. Give it a quick stir. And now let's add in a couple of teaspoons of tomato paste. You could put in some pasta sauce if you wanted, or some regular tomato sauce, but I'm just using the concentrate. Or you could even use salsa if you wanted to. And now let's add in 2 cups of water directly into the pot. I know it seems like a lot, but we're actually going to be adding in even some more because everything's cooking in one pot today. So it's super convenient, easy, and quick. And now I'm going to add in some beef bouillon cubes that I added to some hot water. So a total of 3 to 4 cups. I would say about 3 cups in total I used. I had to remove some of it just so it would cook properly. And then we're going to add in the raw macaroni, 1 package. And the most important thing in this step is to make sure that you're stirring it really, really well. You don't want anything to stick to the bottom. And everything is going to cook in this pot, which makes this recipe phenomenal because it's super easy and fast. Just continue to give it a quick stir on a moderate heat. And as the pasta boils inside the water, it's going to thicken, which is going to give it a great, great texture for the sauce. And then after about 15-20 minutes, it's going to really start to thicken. As you can see, all of the water is being absorbed into the pasta, which is really, really lovely and what we want. And at this point, it's almost cooked, but not quite, but getting there. As you can see, as we cook further and further, it's starting to evaporate more and more. So it's cooking really, really nicely. Now this is optional, but you can add a touch of salt and pepper to your choice. And give it a quick stir. And now I'm adding in 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. I used medium cheddar cheese in this case, and the pasta and beef is just going to absorb all of that goodness of the cheese. And it's just so wonderful. You just give it a nice combining, and everything is well incorporated and lovely. And just look at that cheese melting right into the pot of the beef. So, so good. Just continue stirring it nicely. It's looking absolutely fantastic. Well guys, now it's time to taste. Our delicious one-pot cheesy beef taco pasta is ready to try. I can't wait to dig in and try this. Look at the beef and the macaroni noodles mixed with the sauce and the cheese. Looks so good. Can't wait to taste this. It's very, very hot actually. Just came off the stove, so I'm gonna give it a taste now and see. That is so satisfying. Delicious. You can taste the creaminess of the cheese. The beef really complements the noodles. It's very delicious with the taco seasoning. A little bit of garlic. You can't even actually taste the garlic. I probably would have put a little bit more of it in, but it's so good. Wow. And you know, it was so easy to make actually. Everything was made in one pot and super easy, simple, very, very kid-friendly. A perfect meal where you don't want to spend hours and hours over a stove. You can have this made in under 30 minutes. And it's good for you too. So good. Look at that beef. Look at the cheese. Awesome. Let's have another taste. Really creamy and wonderful. I would definitely make this again. The taco seasoning and the cheese really, really bring this very simple dish to life and make it super awesome to taste and eat and enjoy, of course. Well, this concludes my video for the talking portion. I'm going to eat a little bit more for you guys a little later on, but I thank you very much for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. Give it a like, comment, share, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Until next time, see you later, and thank you for watching.
It's so good. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. I got a little more because it's so good and I wanted to taste it cooled off a bit more. Amazing.